They're pillars of the community across Pennsylvania who are fighting battles of their own. Volunteer fire companies are a longtime first responder tradition across the state, but many are now in serious jeopardy.
It's a downhill spiral. I don't know where it's going to stop or how, but it's not sustainable, the path we're on.
The threat is twofold. First, a decline in the number of volunteer firefighters, from 300,000 in the 1970s to less than 40,000 now. Plus a funding crisis as they try to keep trucks rolling. Alpha Fire Company President Christopher Williams says he struggles to understand how smaller rural fire departments survive.
I don't understand how people that are doing gun raffles and bingos and potato pancake sales can do that.
Williams has deep gratitude for the resources Alpha has in State College in comparison to others. Alpha is one of the largest volunteer fire companies on the East Coast, with 3 stations and more than 100 active members. The company responded to over 1,400 incidents in 2023, the latest numbers available. That was the most call-outs since at least 2013. Alpha firefighters cover the borough plus College, Patton, and Ferguson townships. They also provide aid to Harris and Half Moon townships. In between emergencies, there are lighter moments. Firefighters also engage with the community through activities like school visits, where they educate kids on fire safety. Logan Fire Company in Bellefonte recently hosted an open house.
Take a deep breath. You're on air.
Chief Bobby Salvanish says events like this are far better than when they meet many residents at a fire or accident scene.
We enjoy doing the open house. This is one of the good things that we get to do. Usually when we get to meet people for the first time, it's on their worst day of their lives.
In order to be ready for those calls, they need reliable and updated equipment, from trucks to gear. And those costs are rising fast. One example is over the past decade, the cost of fire engines like these have nearly doubled.
And those prices are staggering. A new engine can cost $1 million. Turnout gear can be $2,500 per firefighter. And breathing apparatus costs about $6,000 each. That makes fundraising critical, including some unique events. The annual Pumpkin Chunkin' Flying Pumpkins event in October raised money for the Howard Fire Company. And Boalsburg Fire Company has been working hard to raise funds, from raffles to other events.
That's what makes a lot of fire departments really struggle, because they're asking the demands of the firefighters to make money, earn money through carnival, fun drive, boot drives, hoagie sales, all this type of stuff.
But with costs rising and less firefighters, some stations are gasping for air.
All of us have full-time jobs. Fortunately, some of us are able to leave our jobs if we need to be able to respond to calls, but still it's definitely difficult.
And getting tougher, a continuing challenge for Centre County's 18 fire companies working together to protect the community. I'm Sarah Grosh for the Centre County Report.